Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company?
We broke this country, and now we have to fix it.
About to happen. We will fear no evil. Now it's time for them to be afraid of us.
There is no way out.
They will never see us coming. They forgot that it's also the color of rain. Let the revolution begin.
I'm on mute. What's up, y'all? What is up? It is your girl, EJ the TV Junky, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. We're here to talk about The Handmaid's Tale because they was acting up this week. I mean, Luke got activated. Serena Joy is out here falling in whatever. And we got to talk about it. So y'all know I'm not doing this by myself. I got to bring the girls up so that we can get into it. First up, got to bring the girl, Kay Bly. What is up, boo? How are ya?
Okay, I was like, where am I? I gotta cut the camera off. How you doing? Doing all right.
Girl, they was doing the
Ready to drag a couple
okay,
people.
that's what's up. Gotta bring my other girl up. Miss Tamieka's Den is in the building. Hey, boo.
Hey, what's going on?
Whew, listen, we gotta get into this episode because it was a lot. It was not a lot, but yet a lot going on all at the same time. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where you just like, what are we doing here? Last week we was like, Luke ain't ish and he ain't doing nothing and he is useless. This week Luke said, look, I heard y'all and I'm about to show y'all what I'm about. Which I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I believe in Luke like that, but I'm a root for him regardless. So I mean, let's get the vibe check first, though. What's your thoughts on the episode? Okay.
This episode was a little bit slow, but I feel like there were some conversations that needed to be had.
For sure.
I was here for because June needed to have that conversation with Luke. Moira needed to express her concerns. I think Janine needed to have that conversation with Lawrence as well. Like we needed these conversations because I feel like whatever's about to happen next, we're not gonna have a lot of time for conversations.
That part. Nah, I agree with you on that because I think we're about to get very, very active real quick and it's not going to be no time for all the rest of it. So they did what they had to do in this episode for sure. Tamieka, what was your thoughts on this episode?
Yeah, my thoughts was it wasn't much going on, and y'all know I'm ready for the activities and the festivities. But I did get, that what we setting up. I see where we going. Okay, I can see the vision of what we trying to get to. So yes, definitely get these conversations out of the way. Luke definitely heard us because he said, "Turn down for what? I'm about to turn all the way up. I'm about to show y'all I can do something else besides get in this kitchen and cook." I said, "Yeah, probably get yourself taken out, but we gonna watch and we gonna root for you." Like EJ said. But yeah, Moira and all of them is tired of June and her shenanigans. Because June be acting like she the only one that can get out here to do stuff too. All of them got their stuff with them. So yeah, and then Serena trying to get her a man. I don't know, child.
I have my little theories about that. You on mute, EJ?
I'm just really talking. This is about to be a hot mess. Sabrina Joy and her foolishness
Yeah,
is about to be a hot mess.
I got
You got some theories? Okay, that's what's up. And I cannot wait to hear these theories.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to do an icebreaker, y'all, first. So y'all know, so you think you're a TV junkie. Of course, it's always messy around here. So this is the first one. We got a little scenario. So this is, let me pull it on the other side so I can get this out the way. Actually, let me move this over so I can see it better. I don't know why I can't see. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it right here. So the first question is, they say you're a threat to the order, and these are scenarios, and you got to choose which one you would do. So they say you're a threat to the order, and they want to send you to the colonies, but one of the commanders offers a deal for you to be his mistress, and you stay safe. What is your next move, Kay? Are you going to agree and collect info from Mayday, like stay low key? Are you going to become his mistress and dumb it down? You're just all in and say, forget it. I ain't about that life. You're going to take the deal and then unalive him when you get a chance, or you say, peace out, I'm headed to the colonies.
See, I was almost not going to be in this, but if I get to take him down in the end, I might go ahead and do that. I was just going to say, take me to the colonies, because that would have been my choice in the beginning. Take me to the colonies. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't care if I get sick. Colonies. But if I get my revenge at the end, I'm here for it.
Okay, listen, that part. I think I'm the same way. I'm gonna play it real cute and keep it real. I mean, because at this point, what we gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real cute, and then at the end, I'm just gonna go ahead and take you out at that vulnerable moment that you're in. Bye, Tamieka. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck between take the deal and then take him out when I get a chance, or head to the colonies. You know, I'm kind of 50-50, but I feel like he need to be taken out. So.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so the next one, so this one right here is like one of those you got to choose. So your child, your partner, or your best friend, the others will be punished. Basically, one of these commanders is like, look, you got to choose between one of them, and these are the options. Now, your child is a teenager. They've been raised in Gilead most of their life, and they know no other way but Gilead. So they are all in on Gilead, and they're a teenager. Your partner is the love of your life and happens to be the father of that said child that was raised there most of their life. Your best friend, they saved your life at some point, or are you just going to say no and just stay and try to protect all of them, even though you're probably going to end up regardless? What you doing, Tamieka?
Oh. This is because my child, I just feel like I gotta go up for my child regardless. The crazy thing is, I don't know about the love of my life, because is he would he stand up for me? But my best friend held me down and saved my life before, so I'm like more so rocking with my child and my best friend at this point.
You gotta choose one.
Jesus. I guess I gotta say no and stay and protect all of them.
Look at you, a real one. Okay. Kay, what you doing?
I don't know. Effing kids.
You know that's what I be thinking every time.
Cause that last time she ran in the handle, she was just like, I don't even know you.
Exactly.
Okay. That's what's up. I'm gonna go up for who gonna go up for me. Partner. You know what? If he's still there and they still there together, me and best friend, we're gonna have to get out.
Okay. I think I'm going the same route. I'm like, your daddy is gonna be here with you. You gonna be all right. Me and my best friend, we about to
right.
we gonna cut out, because I mean, I don't know about this teenager anyway at this point.
And see, then we always can go back, because he's still there. He can help go back. But right now, I need to fight for my life and get out first. And maybe I can help y'all from the outside.
Yeah, and look, and if it doesn't happen, then I think I can live with myself. I'll be all right. Somebody stayed there with you, baby. And this is the last icebreaker, y'all. So this one is you're asked to be a handmaid to the commander's wife, who is your ex friend, your ex best friend, as a matter of fact. She's bitter, she's jealous, and she remembers everything. In the former life, you stole her boyfriend, and when y'all was in college, and married him. She has the power to send you to the colonies. Would you play nice? Would you beg for mercy? Or just kind of fight back in secret, like just rebel against the whole thing? You know you gonna go to the colonies regardless.
I'm fighting
Which
back.
one you doing, Kay?
I'm fighting back.
Me too, girl. Bumper.
Because if I don't like you, beg for mercy from who? For who? What?
Yeah.
Tamieka, what you doing?
Yeah, I gotta fight back, hands and feet, everything. We gotta throw down.
Okay, that part. Well, thank y'all for indulging the little icebreaker. We got to get into this story because it was, like you said, not much going on, but at the same time, it was a lot of conversations had and a lot of things that was going on that really, really just, we needed to hear them. The first thing I want to talk about is Commander Lawrence and ex Mrs. Putnam. She always going to be Mrs. Putnam to me. I don't care what she does. The fact that she got up here and got straight up rejected. Okay, she tried to shoot her shot, like for real. And I was like, whoa. I mean, because she was like, she leaned in and he just kind of, I said, okay. At the end of the day, Commander Lawrence is playing a dangerous game. Sometimes I swear I don't know what side of the fence he's on. I don't know if he's really trying to right the wrongs or if he's just trying to be in power, right? I really don't know. But what I do know is that this man loved that wife of his, and Mrs. Putnam ain't never, ever gonna ever win his heart, right? That part I'm pretty solid with. What were y'all thoughts over Commander Lawrence and Mrs. Putnam and kind of this place that he's at right now with, and do you even trust him? Because I don't know. For me, Tamieka, what about you?
I'm never gonna trust Lawrence, but I know daggone well he don't want this woman, and she know he don't want her either, and she don't want him. I just was like, what are we doing? Like, why are you sitting here trying to fix this man clothes and tell him, like, lady, we don't have to waste this time. We don't have to play these games. Nobody's around. Nobody's watching. Like, cut it out. I didn't understand where we was going with that one.
Girl, she said, what he say about wearing the suit or something like that?
You hear about a man in the suit. He's like, no, what?
Not a darn thing, okay? Kay, what are your thoughts over just Commander Lawrence and Mrs. X Putnam in general? Like, do you think they're ever gonna be, or what was your thoughts just over this? Because I was laughing, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, y'all remember that song that came out a few years ago? It was like, do that Heisman on that hoe.
Girl, you silly. He said,
he was not having it. He didn't. No. She is not a nice person. He don't love nobody but Eleanor, his beloved that passed away. He don't want to. He know that he only married her because it was gonna make him marry somebody because he's a commander. He don't want nothing to do with that lady. He didn't even like her husband. He didn't even like the Putnams. Period. Okay. He didn't want nothing to do with y'all at all. She's trying to play. First of all, Mr. Putnam didn't like you either. The way he was out here assaulting these little girls, and you was letting him do it. Lawrence don't want nothing to do with you at all. So, lady, take the money and the status and leave me alone. It's pretty much what he said.
And I still don't like the way how she treated Janine. Janine told her what needed to be told. I
don't even like how she treated the baby. Why are you yelling at the little girl? It ain't her fault. She looked like her mama.
Okay, like you expect your man to procreate with a redhead and really expect her not to come out to be a redhead? Come on now, what are we doing here?
Listen.
Just don't make no sense. Always, and then don't ever want the baby to be around. Commander Lawrence up here trying to connect with the baby, and what are we doing, ma'am? Do better. Say you want these kids, but Girl, just doing the most. Are you? I think you might be freezing, girl. I think you freezing on me. You there? Okay. I think you coming back. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were first. Okay, there you go. You back. You back. You back. Yeah, just
But
doing the
yeah, I
most.
can't. I can't stand this. I can't stand Mrs. Putnam, and I hate that for that little girl that she's got to be raised with that woman.
Okay, that part. Seriously. But yeah, Gilead Illuminati, y'all, because that's what it was given. I was like, dang, we just walked into the secret society. What we doing? Like, what's going on? Commander Lawrence
It's a
really is
mess.
playing a dangerous game, y'all. Like, he's playing this game. He knows that in order to be a part of this, he gotta play the way that they play. Now, the high commander, he do what he want to do because he the high commander. But Commander Lawrence is kind of just establishing himself, like trying to be the man. And these dudes are all hypocritical. Like every single one of them are hypocritical. They say one thing, do another. They out here at Jezebel's. Like I can't stand none of these folks. Like none of them at all. But my real thoughts are like, what do y'all think about like his status inside of this group of men? Do y'all see them kind of standing with him, or because I just feel like there's going to be some friction that's going to come about? I think that people are going to see his true colors eventually, but I just don't know when it's coming, how it's coming. It's just like I feel like he's in the middle playing both sides per se, even though I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like he is playing both sides to a certain extent. But I think that they really want Gilead, and not New Bethlehem, Gilead. You know what I mean? Like, I think that that's what they want, but they understand why they have to do this. But I just feel like there's going to be an issue with him and these commanders. Like, what are your thoughts just on these commanders and this whole Gilead Illuminati type of situation? What was you thinking when you saw this, Kay? Because, girl,
Lawrence he's not like some of these men. Actually, he's not like most of them because number one, he's not even religious like they are. For starters, he's not like them. He is not religious. He is not trying to do all of this stuff over at Jezebel's. He literally just want to be known and be and have this status and fame for being able to create something. You want to be known as like this creator type person. All of that other stuff that they got going on, he don't want nothing to do with that. He's not like them, and they know he's not like them. And what's gonna happen is they're waiting in the shadows until he mess up.
I agree 100%. And I don't think that New Bethlehem is going to stay. I think it's all a ploy, and that the minute they get rid of Lawrence is the minute that they get rid of New Bethlehem and put all these people back into the fold that done trusted them, that trusted them and came back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that when we talk about Miss Serena Joy. I'm gonna definitely get into that.
Okay. Tamieka, what are your thoughts, boo, on old Gilead Illuminati?
Yeah, I don't like none of these people. Lawrence, we already know he played a game. We know, and I'm pretty sure they have an idea too. What's done in the dark always come to light. I just feel like, I agree. They waiting for him to mess up. It was interesting how the high commander and aka Serena boyfriend and Nicholas, he said no, he needed to get home to his wife, so he wasn't going to be able to go with them to the after party, and he wasn't going to the after party, but he was going to make sure Lawrence was going, because we heard you didn't used to go before, and we need to see you getting over here and getting down too. So, and what was the other one? I don't remember his name. The one that ends up wanting Janine to now like a cat. I want him to be one of the first one to go off with his damn head.
I just call him I couldn't think of his name either. I kept trying to, I was like, do he even have a name? He just creepy, whoever he is.
He is very creepy.
Yeah, I don't like him at all. And I can't wait. I hope that's the one that they burnt up. I really do. Because whoever it was that they had wrapped up in that sheet in the trailer, I was like, I hope it's him. Because why? But what I found interesting was that the high commander doesn't participate. He don't participate in none of this stuff. He kind of reminds me of, season 1 commander, the one that didn't really do all the things, but like to put out the punishment. He was like the head. I can't think of what his name is at this moment, but the one who got blown up when old girl went in there and blew them all up, and he was sitting right there. but whatever his name was, he kind of reminds me of him in a sense because they're all about the rules, but not participating in the foolishness, but kind of knowing that the foolishness happens. And when it does happen, if it's seen, then they're going to react. But as long as y'all keep it cool, they not gonna say anything. So I don't know. That's just so hypocritical to me. I just don't even see how you could do the things that you do and then like talk about morality in the same sentence and talk about these women. Y'all just like them. You talking about this clown right here. Why is Janine so gorgeous, y'all? I'm sorry, but this patch and this red hair, I said, come on, Janine. I'm here for it. I love it. But what were y'all thoughts about Janine? Because for me, I feel like we're losing so much of her. Remember seasons 1 through, I would probably say maybe 3, even 4, maybe 3. She was just always positive, like still bubbly. But now she is, they done took her out of there. Like it seems like she's just gone. You see sparks of her every now and again. But what are y'all thoughts on Janine, this particular scene? I know y'all feel some type of way.
When Buddy's death comes, I want it to be slow, because he knew exactly what he was doing, and he knew that Janine was posted in Commander Lawrence's house, and he knows everything Janine has went through and in the colonies and everything with her eye and everything with Commander Putnam and all the promises. Because remember, she thought her and Putnam, she thought they was gonna be together. That he was gonna leave that little dusty wife of his. And no, that didn't happen. That she was abused a lot. Even my Aunt Lydia was abusive to her. They had the other handmaids abusing her, and Janine was still somehow trying to remain positive. She almost got away a couple of times, still came back. She's been through a lot. And at this point, she literally is just like, it is just whatever. I am stuck. And I really want her, if anybody, to get out and to make it out with her daughter. I don't see that in the cards for her, though. She's going to end in a tragedy. But I hope that one commander ends in a tragedy before she does.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a lot of people that end in, I think it's going to be a couple of key people who end in tragedy. I do not think that this Handmaid's Tale has a happy ending at all for all of these people at all. That's the sad part about it, is that, you know, like, I don't know, it's just something, you just feel it, that when we get to the end, that this is reminding me of a Spartacus ending. Because I'm going to tell y'all, the way I was not here for the way Spartacus ended, I was so mad because I just wanted that happy ending. But you got to think about the environment that it is and what it is. And realistically, when I think back on it, Spartacus ended the way that it probably should have. But I wasn't happy with it. And I feel like I'm going to have that same feeling with this. Tamieka, what are your thoughts over Janine, this scene? How was you feeling about old Dusty?
Yeah, I didn't like him from the first time he opened his mouth. I was just over him. I definitely want him to have a slow, painful death. Okay, he deserves it all. Janine, she stole my heart. That's my girl. I rocks with her, and I don't see her having a happy ending, but I'm still trying my best just to root for her and wish her to have the best of everything, because it's like she done been to hell and back, literally. It's like, give her a break, please, Lord. You know, but I don't see it for her. I feel like is not gonna end good for her. Or I hope that at least, she go out blazing and get somebody else before she go, or whatever the case may be, or maybe protecting her daughter or doing something, and not just more of them tormenting her and torturing her. But I definitely don't see it being a happy ending for her. But even though he was an a-hole and he made sure to make it known, like, oh, we know you, oh, that's right, you was with, Lawrence and whatever, and wanted to throw it in her face, I was kind of glad that she got to go in the room with Lawrence, even though she didn't really want to. But, out of either being with him or Lawrence, I preferred that for her, for them to at least be able to get away from it and have their conversation and get away from all these other a-holes.
Okay, girl, that part, absolutely. Yeah, Janine deserves a good ending, but she just not gonna have one. It will be a tragic ending for our good old Janine. But yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, because my main conversation I really wanted to have around about 4 characters: These three and Serena Joy. Because why? Okay. You know what? As a matter of fact, we're going to go to Serena Joy. Now I'm going to come back to them. Let me go to Serena Joy. What did I do with my Serena Joy? Okay, there she go. She was next. I was like, I thought she was next. I skipped right over. Serena Joy, we got to talk about her. First of all, let me just say this. Serena Joy, I wish for her to have the worst ending, and I do not like Serena Joy. When I tell you I disdain her because she knows that all of this is wrong, and when it's convenient for her is when she wants to be a halfway decent person. But all of that mess is still in her. Gilead is still in her. The way she acted on that train just let me know right then. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll never like this character. Because even when you in the face of danger and your child is in the face of danger, you still gonna get up here and Gilead, okay? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling you at all. So, but on this particular episode, we saw one of the Marthas came back, Rita, and I was like, did you really think she was going to be happy to see you? Like, she literally was sitting up there with the greeting of like she was going to be happy to, I'm like, do you think that y'all friends? It's almost like that moment with June. Remember when she really thought that her and June were friends? Like, no, y'all are just bonded in trauma and this mess, but y'all aren't friends. But Serena Joy, for some reason, feels like she's right. And that's the part that irks me, is because she can't see her wrong. I don't believe anything that she says. And I believe that she's going to get her karma with this high commander. He is a wolf in sheep's clothing, for real, for real. And I think she's going to get her karma, and I'm here for it. I'm sorry, I ain't going to feel bad for her. What are your thoughts?
Listen, it ain't that much love bombing in the damn world. Okay. First of all, he looked like somebody who beats women. He probably beat Rose Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it looked like to me. He looked like he beat Rose Mama. Okay. Mm-hmm. And if anything, Rose need to be pulling Serena to the side and telling him, like, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. I had to live in the house with this. This is not the guy. It's not the guy. That man knows Serena is a woman who have a little bit of power, and he strikes me as a person who don't like women in power. Yep. But he knows that she has influence. So I'm going to exploit your influence, but I'm going to pull you out of that power. Mm-hmm. And I see that you're fertile, and I said I want more kids. Yep. So I'm going to give you, I'm going to think that you have a little bit of something. I'm going to let you think that I actually like you. I'm going to let you think that New Bethlehem and Gilead actually needs you. Mm-hmm. No, what's going to happen is they're going to need you in the way that the commanders are going to need you. Gilead don't need you. We need you for our own purposes. So the thing that you think that you're about to do, you're about to be, since you talk a good game, you're going to talk the good game that we want to do. And guess what? We are going to be married. And guess what? You will be my handmaid. Mm-hmm. And if you want to jump out of line, I'm going to show you how conservative and old school I'm going to be. Okay. But go ahead and dance your old stiff ass in the middle of the damn street. She finna dance her way right on the hell, because he finna drag her through it more than Fred ever did. She think that little finger was something. Girl. Watch.
That part. And I'm gonna be here for it with bells on, like,
I ain't gonna feel sorry for her at all.
And don't be calling June name, because damn it, why is you always calling June? Every time.
That part.
And Rose ain't worth a damn, because she probably know her daddy ain't shit.
Okay, that part.
She probably see that man beat her own mama, because he looked like the type. I'm pretty sure he has. There's nothing, a doubt in my mind, because you see the way that he even, how very little he respects women because of Nick and Rose. He's just like, well, whatever going between y'all, I mean, you got a child coming, so it don't even matter. Like, that's your do you not see she don't give a damn about him? She do not like him no more. She's pissed. And you're like, and
it's your husband.
That told me everything I needed to know.
Okay. Agreed. Agreed. I agree with you 100%. And I've been waiting for her to have to be a handmaid. I thought we were going to get it in that season 4. No, 5. I thought we were going to get it in season 5. I mean, they kind of leaned into it, but they didn't get all the way there. I was like, no, we need her to see exactly what it feels like. I don't need her to get a taste. I don't need her to get just a little bit, because Alana, she was crazy. And I felt like Alana's could have really gave it to her, and I needed her to stay there a little bit longer with her crazy, but that didn't work out. I said, okay, this has to be where Serena gets her. She gotta get her karma. If she don't get her karma, I'll be so mad, y'all. Tamika, what are your thoughts on Serena Joy?
Yeah, I agree. It's just like, I don't know. We gonna all be in this fantasy world. I mean, she's putting on the front. She's playing her cards, or so she thinks. And he's definitely putting on the front and playing his cards. He knows exactly what to say to her, beating her in the head. Oh, your husband didn't appreciate you. I had seen you a couple years ago and want to say something, but, we don't covet thy neighbor's wife. And we gonna, make it seem like we used to be a certain way with our wife, and oh yeah, you need to be out there, you need to be speaking, honey. As soon as he get your ass in that damn house, we already know it's about to be flipping and reversing, and it's gonna be a whole nother ball game, and it's gonna be too late. And I'm not gonna feel sorry for her either. And the fact that she was sitting there smiling and damn Rita face and going on and on. Oh, I helped you. And Rita was kind of pissing me off too, because I feel like we said the same thing last week, but I don't get the delusion that these people listen, when they show you who they are, believe them. Like, why do y'all still be thinking, oh, is this different? Did it change now? No, it's the same damn thing. Okay, just call it a different way. That's it.
They couldn't get me back in Gilead for nothing.
Like nothing, nothing at all.
I'm not coming back over here at all. Like, I just don't understand why I'm like, you really finna come back over here? You really finna come back over here? I don't trust these people. I feel like it is a lure. This is what they did. This is exactly what they did when they changed the world the first time. It was a slow progression. First, you take away this, then you take away this. Then it was to the point where you can't go get medicine without your husband's signature. Did y'all not see the signs? Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be for real. This stuff happened gradually to the point where and they're promising you, oh, you can come over here. Like, no. And then my people that's over in Gilead getting over there roughed up. Oh, but they can come and visit me. No. I don't trust these people. I don't understand.
Not at all.
But she gonna get hers, and I'm ready for it. I'm be here for it. We gotta talk about these folks though, y'all, because these people's right here, Luke, Mara, and June. June believes that she's the only one who can go out here and save them, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie, June is tough, right? June has some connections and people do trust her and she is known. So we gotta give her that, right? But let's not sleep on Mara and Luke. Luke might be good for something. We don't know what it is yet, but it might be something. We know he know how to build a bomb. We're getting somewhere with Luke, right? Mara, I actually think that Mara is good for something too. She was able to get away, but a part of me feels like Mara is broken somewhere, and I don't know how much fight she has left in her, and I don't think she realizes that she's broken. That's my problem with her. Luke, I'm just hoping that he survives somehow, but that's my theory, Kay. I don't think Luke survives. I think they're setting us up for the tragic end of Luke. I think that's why we're getting this. I'm going to go save my family, yada, yada, yada. It's my turn, revenge. I think this is their big setup for Luke's demise, and that we just got to get ready for it. Now, Luke, I will actually miss. Serena Joy, I wouldn't give a, But Luke, I would feel a type of way because, dang, man. What you think, Tamieka? I'm gonna start with you on this one. Just pour it all out on the line. June, Luke, Mara, go anywhere you want to.
I agree. I think that Luke is about to have his final bow, and that's why we, emphasizing on, oh, this is something that he's good at. He's helped us to do the plans, and then all of a sudden June, because normally June ain't the one to beg and be like, please, let's go home. We need to go home. We're gonna be a family at home. We're gonna be safe at home. She don't want no parts of this. You definitely seeing the PTSD come out of her, with this whole situation, and him and Maura's kind of like, no, we still got stuff to do. Maura, I feel like, she has shown and proved that she has been out here and has done some things. And I do feel like she definitely is broken. Who wouldn't be broken after what she's been through? But for Luke, it's like, and we already talked about that last week. Like, I always messed up. I wasn't there. You were the one that was always out there. And he literally says, now is my chance. Like, he really think he about to go out here and save his daughter. And I love that moment when she said to him, every time you get close, you think I didn't feel that way? You think I didn't want that? No matter what, when I would get close, it doesn't happen. I don't get her. She's in arm's reach, but she still slips away. So it's like, I don't want you to have to go through that. But that's exactly what he's going to have to go through. And he's probably going to give his life, maybe take a couple people out with him, just to prove that he's able to come in and do something to help this cause. And that's what I see for him, unfortunately, Oh, Luke, you could have just stayed in the kitchen, he baking, but now he's using his baking skills to put together these daggone bones. I don't know what kind of ending Maura's gonna get either, because she said, bitch, you can't tell me where I can and can't go. Like, I'm grown. I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do. And it's like, I understand why they feel that way, and June does like to kind of be like, she's the one that can tell you when it's okay for you to go home, when, what you can and can't do. Now she gonna step in and have to be her, because she just got to be in charge of every damn thing, even though we do know and have seen all the stuff that she's done. But it's like, girl, you're not in charge of everything. Now, granted, these plans was horrible, and they could use her pointers with telling them what to do, since she has been out here before. That's where she's strong at.
So you ain't never lied about them plans, girl. Them plans was stupid. I said, can we please get it together? Even the lady that's up there talking, she don't even know what she doing. I said, y'all all about to go in here and get got. God, goodness gracious. Okay, girl, let us in on what you think about these three right here.
Where do I start? I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm gonna start with Maura first. Maura, she a hitter now. She a hitter. She a dog out here in these streets. But June is right. Maura has been out of the loop for a while. And that trauma can get you killed, because if she go in there and she freeze up, if she go in there and she get triggered, she could mess up the whole plan. And June knows that. And she being around them, she's just like, she hasn't completely healed to the point where this isn't a soft spot for her. We don't have room for that. If you cannot disassociate, you're a liability. June has learned how to disassociate because she's been in Gilead the longest. She done been escaped and been caught, been escaped, been beaten, been brought back, had a kid for these people. Like, she done been through it. And she can disassociate when she has a goal and objective, because Hannah's still there. So when June needs to like shut that part down because I have a task to complete, she can do it. Moira can't do that, because what does she have to lose to stay focused? Moira's only fighting because she want to fight for Mayday, and the Handmaid's still there. But at the end of the day, you really don't have too much to lose to pull your emotions back. But so I understand that, she knows the Jezebel community well, and she's been there, but she's not being consciously aware that trauma is still there. Luke, honey. Luke, dear. I know you want to help. And I know you're angry. But friend, you don't know what you're up against. You don't. He ain't been in that environment long enough to know. If all you can do is build the weapons for everybody else, then do your job there, sir. build the weapons and fix some snacks and sit down. Okay. You ain't no soldier out here to be fighting the good fight as much as you want to. Yes, you weren't in it before. You didn't have the skills before. You would have just died sooner. Luke, you don't have it. And all he got is a bunch of anger. And what happened the last time he was angry? They ended up getting caught in no man's land and he got beat in jail. What happened the last time he got upset? End up in jail again. Luke, these are not well thought out plans. They're not well thought out. You're not doing a good job. I need you to sit down. Sit this one out. If you want to be a part of Mayday, be at the headquarters. You don't have to go out in the field. You're not trained for that. June is Captain Save-A-Ho. And I need her to sit down sometimes. You ain't got to save everybody at all times. You ain't always got to be the one in the face of the struggle. But for this moment, she was right. Luke is in over his head and Moira's too traumatized. And I get it. They're mad at her. They don't want to hear the truth right about now. They don't want to hear that. Because truth is, Nick and Lawrence will do anything to help try and protect June. Them other ones, they don't care. The best chance of survival is June, whether they want to hear it or not. Hey, sorry to throw the white savior trope out there, but she's correct. She at this point in time, she is.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, 100%. I think that she's 100% correct. I think that she's the only. She's been there the longest. Like it just makes sense. They want to be mad at her, but I feel like their anger is displaced. Luke just wants to feel like, oh, I can save my family. You know, I want the chance to do this. Like I think he's still harboring on what Serena said to him. We really got to stop letting Serena get to us, because why? Out of all the people, like I think that has stuck with him since she uttered them words to him. He ain't never let it go. And it's just been the thing. And you're absolutely right. Every time he tries to do something, it always ends up, it don't end up right. And that's why it's going to end in tragedy. I mean, that's literally why it's going to end in tragedy, because really it's sad, but June is emotional. She can't emotionally detach when she needs to. I mean, and we saw her. I thought for a second she wasn't gonna come back that one time after she went in off Commander Waterford. I didn't think she was coming back from that. I said, "Ooh, I think she gone. I think she's out here."
Yeah. And she was pretty adamant about going back home up until the point when she seen Janine. Once she seen her, then it was like, oh, my sister's there. I thought she was somewhere else when she did. So I got to go back now for real, for real.
Yeah, that was messed up. I was like, dang. We was almost out of there. But I mean, it is what it is. So, you know. Oh, well, y'all, we kind of talked a little bit about our predictions, but I really want to just dive into more just predictions. Who do we really think is going to make it out of this? What do we really see for the ending of all of this? Because I've been playing it over and over in my head, like, where do we even go? How do you bring back a society that has went that far? Like, I mean, come on now, 400 years of slavery, they ain't even been gone that long. I just can't see this making a big U-turn this quickly. And like I said, I don't even trust this new Bethlehem thing. Like, I don't trust nothing about it. I don't know how this ends. I know it's going to be a lot of bloodshed. I definitely think that Luke is going to be out of there. I low-key think Mara won't make it. And I'm with you on the Janine. I don't think Janine is going to make it. I think that we want Janine to have a happy ending, but I think that realistically, Janine's story will probably end in tragedy. I think that maybe Aunt Lydia will somehow try to save her, but won't. I think Aunt Lydia will also be another I think that all of these characters that we have gotten to know are going to be gone.
But it's been going well.
I was like, what is that? I don't think it's going to end well at all. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Give me y'all predictions. Whoever want to go first, I can go first. If you got any. You got
You
any
want to go
predictions?
first? No, I don't really have any predictions because, to be honest, I never read the books. I watched the show just as it is. I know we're supposed to get a spinoff. I know everybody can't make it out, and everybody ain't gonna be going to the spinoff. I did see something recently that the actress that plays Moira says she ain't got it to do. She will not be in no spinoff. She done had enough of being out here in these Gilead streets. She said, she tired of it. She got to go. So I was like, oh, wow, because I didn't even know she was supposed to be in spinoff. So I'm curious. I just literally be watching it like, where are we going to next? Like, what is the next steps? How many is going to get out of here? How many are going to stay in the new Gilead? How long is it really going to stay this way? Because we know it's not staying this way. I don't think Lawrence makes it out. But I don't know how he's gonna get taken out. Could be completely wrong, but I feel like he doesn't. I hope that other one that we said, that's the a-hole, that he don't stay around.
I can see Commander Lawrence going, though, for the simple fact that he's gonna get found out that he's not doing what none of the other ones are doing. That's gonna be a big thing because I don't think that what's her face Putnam would have said those words if they were even gonna come back.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
I ain't read the books either, but I really feel like I probably should.
Yeah, I want to see Serena get tortured, and I want to see the other a-hole get tortured. That's what I would love to see.
Okay. Any theories or anything like who you think is gonna make it to the end? Or do you think we even gonna get out of Gilead society when it's all said and done? Or are we still gonna be living in that Gilead, whatever they done built over there?
So I definitely think New Bethlehem is not going to be what they think it is. This mission to go and bomb the commanders at the Jezebels is not going to go well at all. It's definitely not going to go right. I think the plan to save and get Hannah out there is not going to go the way they want it to go either.
Yeah, I think Hannah gone.
Yeah. It's going to take some convincing to get her back, because she's been brainwashed at this point. And sometimes, even if they go and get Hannah, sometimes when you bring back somebody who's already been brainwashed, what can happen is she could be a liability and become a mole and do more harm than good.
I can see that.
And that whole little conversation with Luke in June, we're not going to get another one of those because he's not going to make it.
Yeah, Luke out of there. That's it. I don't know but Luke is just out of there. It's just a feeling, and I think it's gonna be sooner than later. I don't think it's coming toward the end. I think they're gonna go ahead and off Luke before we get to the end, and that's probably what's gonna fuel even more of the June fire. Is that death of him. And he's probably going to get real close to Hannah. He might even get close to Hannah, but I think they need to drive home the point of I've gotten close before, because she done got close a couple of times actually. I mean, but it just never pans out, and I think Luke is going to get to feel what that feels like too, but only he's not going to survive. He's not going to have a Nick there to save him like June, seems to always does. So I don't know, but this is getting good. I like the pacing that it's going, because I think the viewers deserve this type of pace, but I also am you can't take me because I'm the one who just binge watched it. So I don't actually feel like you know what I mean? So
yeah, because us that's been waiting, we like, girl, what's going on here? Okay.
yeah, I'm that person that so to me it feels like we just but nah, it does feel like it's a pretty good pacing though. I'm not mad at the pacing of it at all, because sometimes it don't feel like nothing going on in these episodes, because we done had 4 of them and it felt like they all could have just been one big thing. Like I really feel like we could have probably made one big movie. We talk about this all the time. Could have had one big movie and called it a day, a 2-hour movie, and boom, and gave us our fix, told us how this thing was gonna end, wrapped it up in a bow, and let us went on with our lives. But we gonna thug it out. So here we are. What do you guys have going on your channels, Tamieka?
Yesterday I joined Inga to talk about Godfather Harlem. I think we have Raising Canaan coming up, Found. I joined the live panels for that. And Monday I'm probably gonna be talking about the first 2 episodes of The Last of Us. And Sunday I joined the ladies for Raising Canaan, of course. So that's pretty much it. And I have been doing reviews on Love After Lockup. A couple people was like, are you not doing that Love After Lockup no more? So I did those. So if y'all into that, go check that out.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Definitely go and check out Tamieka's channel, y'all. Right now, she's hanging out with most of us doing panels and stuff like that, because life be lifing. And listen, we here for it all. Okay, what you got going on, boo?
Also covering The Last of Us. Just finished up Daredevil Born Again. Season finale was awesome. What else? Godfather of Harlem. And look out for my Sinners panel next week, I believe. Y'all got my tickets already?
Yes, okay.
I gotta go see my man.
Okay.
See that.
Listen, gotta see your man because look, why not? Okay, listen, I can't wait to see that. But the thing is that y'all know I hate going to the movies, so y'all know me. I'll be somewhere bootlegging it. No, I'm joking. I'm not.
I do that for everything else, but for him,
And typically I have certain people.
Just for this
Some
one.
people I will go to the movies for. I don't know why Michael ain't one of them, but I typically will go to the movies for certain people.
Every time.
But I don't know. We'll have to see. It's gonna depend on how I really feel. But I do want to see this, and I don't know. It look kind of scary. But we gonna look at it anyway. I'm okay with scary stuff, but I'm here for it. It just looked like it's gonna be interesting. I'm just here for Michael, period. So listen.
That's it.
I'm just here for him, period. But as far as my channel is concerned, definitely Raising Canaan on Sundays with the ladies. I did a review over The Handmaid's Tale, and I'll probably do reviews over them every week, and The Last of Us as well. And then I don't think there's any panel for The Last of Us that I'm on right now, but I'm just doing reviews on it. So definitely check that out. And other than that, tomorrow, Tika and I are going to be doing Ruthless. I think we have 2 more episodes of that. And then the other ladies and I are doing Never Ever Met, which is a reality show. So definitely check that out on Mondays if you're into that type of thing. But other than that, that's it. That's it. And that was The Handmaid's Tale, y'all. That's what went down on this episode. It was interesting. We're going to keep rocking with it. I can't wait to see what's going to go down moving forward. And yeah, I got an outro somewhere. I'm going to find it. Let me see if this is the right one. Y'all know all of my outros look the same. So we're going to see if it's the right one.